What's up, guys? How are y'all doing? I am starting a new series, which is basically pregnancy updates. My plan at first was to do these kind of like within the vlog, but I decided to try to do like a dedicated video. These should be coming weekly. That's my goal. If not, definitely bi-weekly. So I will start with where I am now and give you all the updates. And then we'll finish off with a belly view so y'all can see what's going on with this bump. All right, so actually before I do that, I'm trying to make sure I'm sitting at the computer, so I don't want a bunch of noise. All right, here we go. So I am currently 16 weeks. I made 16 weeks on Sunday, and it is Tuesday when I'm filming this. So 16 weeks in 2 days. So first, I want to read off some highlights for the 16-week of pregnancy. So first off, let's see, the size of the baby is about the size of an avocado. The length is about 7 inches and the weight is about 5 ounces. So just a quick highlight of things that are coming this week. So it says that I should start feeling baby move between 16 and 22 weeks, mostly when you're sitting or lying quietly. I have been feeling some little flutters here and there. I really can't describe them other than like, I was telling Jay that to me, it kind of feels like whenever you have tingles like in your fingers when they go, like when your hands are numb or you sleep or something on your leg or something like that and it tingles. That's what it kind of feels like in my stomach. So that's all I can really describe it as. It's really hard to describe it, but it just comes and goes. I've actually started feeling that around 14 weeks maybe. And it usually, I think, comes like when I'm sitting still because I can kind of feel it right now. But it'll come just randomly here and there. Another thing that's supposed to happen is the pregnancy glow. Apparently that's a real thing with fluctuating hormones. But it's supposed to be, a pregnancy glow that happens in the second trimester. Y'all tell me. One thing I have noticed, if we're talking about skin, is that this baby Jay, has been breaking me out so bad. I have gotten bumps almost every week, like just random breakouts, and I still been moisturizing and using my facial cleansers, and for whatever reason, I'm just getting all the breakouts. So I've never really been one that had a lot of acne or anything like that growing up. So this is all new. It's really annoying, but apparently that happens sometimes for some people. So baby development at this point, baby is developing skin, delicate skin. It's translucent and it's thin, but it'll thicken over time. Our baby's scalp pattern for their hair is starting to form, and that is going to be their pattern for life. And then our baby's heart is now pumping about 25 quarts of blood each day, which will continue to increase as they grow. So some of the symptoms that are common around week 16 is round ligament pain, gas and bloating, back pain, breast changes, forgetfulness, pregnancy headaches. So of those, I can definitely tell like the round ligament pain. It's like sometimes when I'm moving, I can feel like a sharp stabbing in the abdomen area. Not really any back pain, gas and bloating slightly, but breast changes, I feel like that's been happening this whole time. So like every time I look at them, they look different, they feel different. Forgetfulness, I don't think so, not yet at least. And then pregnancy headaches have been a thing. So I've experienced some of those headaches where it's just like randomly will come. Some have lasted a day or so. I'm trying really hard to avoid taking medicine, even though I can take things like Tylenol But for me, I'm just trying to avoid medicine as much as possible, just for safety reasons. Another thing, I've had a couple of like instances where I'll be doing something and I start to feel like dizzy or lightheaded, or like get overheated. So I have to sit down and like cool myself off. That's happened like 2 times. But that's just in the last couple of weeks. Last week, randomly, I had some nausea, which I haven't had in a long time. I think, though, that was when I was in East Texas, and it was after being on the road. So I don't know if that made a difference in causing some nausea. But so that's been a thing. Let's see what else. What else has been going on? So we went to the doctor today, actually. We didn't get an ultrasound, which I thought we were, but apparently my next one is at 20 weeks. We do have the sex of the baby as far as like the blood work has determined that, but we're having a gender reveal in a couple of weeks, which we'll be documenting and showing you. So we'll find out what the sex of the baby is at that point. I'm super excited to find out. Jay and I both have our guesses. I guess I can tell y'all that. It's not, I don't know if that's, maybe I'll wait just to see what Jay says about his guess. But we both have our guesses on what we think the gender is. We both are opposite of what each other thinks. So hopefully, well, I guess one of us will be right. And so hopefully these next 2 weeks will fly by and we can find out. And we'll have some family coming in and friends, close friends that will be there to learn the news. So we're excited about that. We actually have a name picked out for both a boy and a girl. So if, whatever we end up getting, we'll have a name already. Not sure when we'll share that with everyone. But we both love the names. And we came up with them together. So we're really excited about that. Hope you guys enjoyed the family and friend pregnancy announcement video. We enjoyed doing that. My personal favorite was when Elise told everyone that Zoe pregnant, but it didn't quite sound like that though. But that was my favorite one. It was really funny. I watch it back often. We also just celebrated her birthday, which you'll see coming up in a vlog. She just turned 4, so we're really excited about that. And our nephew Kason just turned 8. They're 4 years apart, which is really great because their birthdays are a day apart, but they're 4 years apart. And Elise will actually be 4.5 years older than baby Jay. So it's kind of a cool little way that falls. So I think that's pretty much it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else to share with you guys. I don't know. I haven't had as much fatigue as I started off with in the first trimester. It's improved. I mean, I'm still tired, like normal tired, but not as like fatigued or like just, really tired in the middle of the day. Again, the nausea has pretty much cleared up, except for those random spurts. And I think that's pretty much it. I feel like I've covered everything for week 16. But again, we'll be doing these more often so you guys will, know what's going on. Of course, as we continue to progress, I'll be able to share, gender, and then we'll start talking about or showing progression photos once we have those ultrasounds. I believe you guys have already seen most of the ones that we had either in a photo or mostly in photos or videos. So we've only had a couple ultrasounds where you can actually see the baby look like a baby. So I am now going to cut this, and then I'm gonna throw in the footage of my belly shot. And I actually am changing what I'm wearing because, again, I think when I started this, I thought that that dress would be a good representation, the pink one. But I'm finding that I personally don't like that the lines in it is not very easy to see the bump, and there is now a real bump, so y'all will see that. I'm changing what I'm wearing for that, so you can actually see the belly a lot better. Oh, and one other thing, I forgot to mention this, but at the doctor's office today, the visit, it went really well. We got to hear the heartbeat. The heart rate is at 160, so whatever you think, you can think of whatever from that. And let me see, one more thing. Oh, and I had to get a flu shot. I hate shots, but especially because I don't ever take the flu shot. Like, I only am taking it because I'm pregnant. I really don't ever take it, so hopefully I don't have any flu symptoms, because again, I know that the shot does actually have a bit of the virus in there or whatever. So fingers crossed that I don't get the flu or any flu-like symptoms. But yeah, so that's it. So I'll talk to you guys next week in the 17-week check-in. Bye.